Hello guys, in this lecture we are going to talk about the color and the transparency and the contrast of the particular image. So head back to our main image of the Donald Trump here. So now let's just create this new project, then screen, then 4K, let's say black, and then create. So this are the rulers and the markers of our Photopea. So in order to get this ruler and the marker, go on this view option and click on this ruler. I have already enabled it, so here it is mine, and then bring it center. We have around the center will be 2048 from the horizontal, and similarly as in the vertical we have around center 1080 pixel. So this point is the center of our whole canvas. And now just open our Donald Trump image, go to Donald Trump. Here we are going to use this example as a whole sample from all the lecture. Then copy this image and then let's just paste it here and then resize it. So this is our image. Now in order to remove the background, we want only the Donald Trump face only. We don't want any background here. So in order to do that, you can just as you have already downloaded this image, you can just go to any background remover website, or you can go to remove.bg website also, and then just upload this image, and then you will get the background removed image, and then download it here. I cannot show you because of the Udemy terms and condition, but it is very simple to do and it is just one click thing. So make sure your image is does not have any background. So after removing the background, this is my image, and you can easily see here that we have a perfect background remove here. You cannot see anything else. It's just Donald Trump faced here, and it is perfectly aligned with our main objective. So now let's just this time remove this background also. So we have this is our transparent background, and let's just resize this image and make it big so it is appear bold and aggressive. And here is our perfect match. Because the shoulder width is more here, we have selected face in the right side here more. And then you can now just we don't need rulers, so just remove them. Image will always be of vintage and retro type. Like let's just say the image will be of always. So in order to achieve that old retro vintage look, you will see this person or whatever the image you take, it will have the black and white contrast. So we will have a more contrast layer in order of black and white rather than of colorful layers. So in order to create this type, let's just firstly delete this. And you can now see here new adjustment layer, and then come to hue and saturation. You can also try this black and white, but here it will just decrease the image to basically normal black and white, but we don't want that. So Ctrl Z and then come to hue and saturation. Here we want to achieve some optical and rather much more aggressive and contrast look. So in order to do that, just make sure your image looks perfectly retro, vintage and old, as well as it is appealing and contrasting. So here I can find in my image -81 saturation level is very perfect. We can here see that the Donald Trump tie also and jacket color also, as well as his fade is perfectly working fine with this hue and saturation. And now we have our image. Now we can create any object here from the background. Let's just create this by using this background of rectangle tool, and then create rectangle and then fill it with any color you want. Let's just say red first, and then make sure the shape is behind this, and you can see that this red color is also being influenced by hue and saturation. Okay, so in order to remove from it, just click on this image, our image, and hue and saturation. both of them, and then right click on it and then convert it to our smart image. So our red color will be seen perfectly, and you can see that it is appealing and it is very aggressive, and you can change whatever color you want, blue, green, anything will be perfectly fine. So this is our whole background removed image with a retro, old and vintage look. And if you want to change the color of Donald Trump or any image, you can also just creating new photo filter, and make sure it is add above this our image, and you can, this is the warm, you can increase and decrease the density. You can also change the color of it like this neon one, so the whole image will be of neon, and whatever color, this will be of yellowish. And we can see that our whole image or our whole subject is the color change of whatever the photo filter we have applied. But in our main image, we will not try to achieve anything right now, so deleting this. So you can have this look after it, and you can achieve, and you can change also this color, green, yellow or whatever, and we can see that the image subject is perfectly popping out from the background. Contrast and essence of the image is particularly with seen. We can also add any color of whatever we like from the internet. Let's just say 80s album cover, then go into images, and you can see there are a bunch of 80s albums that gives us what we want, that is old, retro and vintage look. Like you can select this one of old vintage look, or this is a multiple collage. So let's just use this, copy this and then paste it here. Perfect. Let's resize this, and let's just say we want that old vintage look or old vintage look of this particular our layer. Then, and we can change the background of this color of like this. Come here and then change. Make sure you eyedropper button and then click on this blue button. Here we will get the feel of this old vintage look. If you want red, you can have red, green or yellow. Greens look good from the politician view, as well as the blue also look good. So you can search, and whatever the color of the or retro vintage look you want to achieve, you can do it from here. These have also this greenish bluish look, and we can majorly see that in our 80s or 80s and 90s album there is always an substance of blue. Like this is blue, this is blue, like blue is more color than everything else. You can see here, 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 a lot of blue color are appearing. And you can also try it like this is the blue background of we want. Perfect. Now just this is from just sample reference. You can have any color combination or color picker you want, and we will look more in the next lecture.